Hello, everybody. Good morning to some of you, good evening to others, and then others might still be asleep right now. So wherever you are in the world, good day to you. I am here with Nancy Pants, and we are going to be talking about Silver Made Simple. And we were chatting ahead of time, and she definitely said that she's going to be sharing something that I don't even know yet. So I couldn't be any more excited. I'm like, what's it going to be, right? So Nancy, let's remind people how long you've been with Young Living.
Gosh, I've been with Young Living. I signed up in 2014, August. The last day of August, my sister got me. She's my upline. So August 2014, and I moved overseas to Switzerland, and I decided to do the business, and I've been with them like, 6 years now?
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel like I've known you for 6 years now. Is that weird? Is it weird that I feel like I've known you forever? Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome. So for a long time, but as a user, and then it wasn't until I saw the income. You guys, if you haven't seen the income, go look at that, and you're going to be like, what? And I'm like, I'm going to fact check that.
Because that's what you do. Whenever she first found out about me, you went all over the Googles, right? You ended up on websites I didn't even know I had anymore.
Because it was too good to be true. And I was like, Young Living's too good to be true. I got to find the dirt. Martha is too good to be true. Like, she's so awesome. I got to find dirt. You guys, there's no dirt. It's all oil.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's awesome. Well, cool. So you started Young Living, and then you started Go for Gold back in November?
No, it was mid-December that I signed up. I found out in November, like Thanksgiving week, because Thanksgiving you're just having a lot of screen time. And I was like, this is amazing. And I signed up. I went all in December. And it has been so much, especially now where, it's just been crazy. But so the last time we talked was back in cold winter when we were having, and now we're in this season. And I was like, how amazing to see that. And then now, so I can't wait to share what I've learned. Yeah.
Year over year, it'll keep going too. That's the super exciting part, because I don't know what of you guys that are watching, I don't know how many people are actually familiar with the fact that Go for Gold just became available at the very end of August last year. So it hasn't even been available for that long, and there are thousands of people that are duplicating it already. So yeah, year over year is going to be amazing. Like, we literally could be all of the people at Bora Bora. I literally believe that, because we've got a sustainable model, right? Like, we're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall. Anyway, okay, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Okay, Silver Made Simple. So that started in, when did it start? April. Thank you. When did my stuff start, Nancy? So you jumped on right in April, yes?
Yes. And you know what I liked about it? That keyword, simple. And I was just like, oh, because Go for Gold, that's intense. It's a lot of stuff. It's like you're building your house.
Yeah.
It's not just like a whatever thing. This is the blueprint of your foundation, Go for Gold. But Silver Made Simple, it's like, okay, you've built your house. Let's add a little bit decoration in there. Let's see how we're going to make this simple,
Yeah.
So I went all in. And when I I'm like, yeah, this is simple.
Boom.
Is it easy? No, it's not easy, or it can be. It just depends. But the keyword is it's simple. That's it. I like that.
If you know what to do, sometimes it takes you a little bit of time to actually do it. Because sometimes I might say, write a blog about this. If you blog. Or I'll say, you're going to write a post about this. So it does take you a couple minutes to put together a post or whatever. But as long as you know your core idea of what you're doing, which is what I tell you, then it's so much easier than just searching the internet and thinking, what should I do today that is going to be totally incongruent with anything else that's been done yesterday, day before, day before. There's no system or like strategy involved. It's just like, well, now I'll try this random thing and then this random thing and whatever. And then it just ends up not successful and pretty frustrating, I would think.
And see, like you launched it in April. Sorry to interrupt you. You launched it in April, and I was reading the post. I was doing all this, like, okay, that's just the green in me. And it wasn't until May that we're like, we're gonna hit the floor running, because we know the gist in April, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get your ducks in a row, so to speak. When you're going into this, and then come May, that's when we were like getting traction, and I was like, oh snap.
Okay, so tell me now your story. I want to know the thing that I didn't know.
Okay, so this is like Silver Made Simple. You guys, so let's just start with the first half, because there's like two components of everyday tasks. The first component is like, things that you start with, the checklist. It's basically the checklist. Mm-hmm. So you go down the checklist, but the difference with this, Martha, is that one of my leaders, she only speaks Spanish. She's involved on social media, but Spanish only, and her market is Mexico. Her bat signal is Spanish speakers within her bat signal of losing weight, mothers, things like that. Yeah. So what I was learning, we were doing this on WhatsApp, because like international, you guys, if you don't know, I'm in Europe, I'm in Switzerland. My downline, she's my cousin. She's now my strongest leg. Is back in Texas, and this is a Spanish speaker that all the content isn't the same as in English. Like, you're not going to find all this stuff in English, you know what I mean, unless you go there and start translating a lot of things, which is not my cousin doesn't have time to be going through English posts of like all your typical Young Living, other groups, crossline groups, which are great, but for her it wasn't working for her. So I said, you know what, let's do this on WhatsApp. So like I said, this, and Martha, this is what I call my dream team. I don't call it my dream 20. I call it my dream team 20,
Yeah. Ooh,
MJ.
Yes. Yes.
So, because if you guys haven't seen that Netflix documentary on him, go watch it. Get inspired. So I was telling my cousins on WhatsApp, okay, you guys, vamos a soñar. I tell them in Spanish, vamos a soñar. ¿Quién está en nuestro equipo? Who's in our group? Who do we want on all this? And it was just like doing the checklist, but verbally on WhatsApp. And they're like, and I was like, just what I was learning, I was like telling her, because I'm like, even if she were to come on your groups, Martha, my cousin's gonna get lost. She won't even know where to start. So I said, you know what, let me get her feet wet here, and then she can understand that. And then now it's like something, Martha, we need go en Español. I'm sorry, but we do need it in Español, Yes. And then eventually in other language, en français también,
Oh,
the same too. But because of that, my cousin started she started dreaming about her teams and being intentional. She started spreading that to her downline people. And now, you guys, she was a stagnant star, like semi-star. She ranked in May, she ranked executive. Okay. We started the Silver Made Simple in May, because that's when I was like, okay, you guys, let's do that. She ranked executive, and she's going to keep her rank this month again in executive. And I was like, oh snap, Claudia, girl, you are the bomb. And now she's just motivated. Her team that she's growing in Mexico is getting motivated too.
Wow.
The messaging people, and she just does verbal things, she does video thing, but she hasn't applied it in like Facebook group, because she's just like starting the fireplace within her, within
exactly
her team.
Yeah,
it's the nurturing of the team, basically.
Exactly. You don't have a 4-year career if you don't have the actual nurturing of the team. You can't one and done sales and have a 4-year career. Like, it doesn't.
Right. And you guys, this was in May. My cousin ranked executive in May, implementing this May 1st, Mayo primero,
Wait, it was 1 month? I just wrote down 2 months.
Well, she ranked executive in May, and then she's going to rank again this month.
Right. But I said it took her from star to executive in 2 months, but it was
that silver bound bonus. The executive one. She was all, and then she was just like, you guys, I'm not lying. This is what I want. And then her paycheck, she was like, I've never gone paid this much ever. She's been in other MLMs, never. And I'm like, it's not rocket science, you guys. It's not. It's the simple checklist. I translated it to her via WhatsApp because that's how we communicate with her team in that market.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not, I'm telling you, like, if somebody that is only like predominantly speaking one language, like, you know, in this case, my cousin Spanish, was able to do it. And I'm over here in Europe, you guys, we got time zone issues too, you know?
Time zone
We've got currency issues too. We've got, you know, soporte en español too, like customer service in Spanish, you know?
Oh man.
It's all different, you know?
Oh my gosh.
We've got those additional challenges, and yet my cousin was able still to rank up. And I was just like, oh my, and I'm like, and she's so motivated. Oh my gosh, she's so motivated. She's like, and I'm like, girl, I don't mind staying up at 4 a.m. Let's do this. It's for the benefit of the team, for the people. Let's get people to good health. Why not?
Yes.
We've got Corona too, you know, battling.
Right? I mean, yeah, that is absolutely amazing. So what do you think that it would do for somebody that may be wanting to go to Bora Bora? What do you think that Silver Made Simple could do for someone wanting to go to Bora Bora?
Let's share what had happened, nurture the team, and it's like, let's dream up these things. It's not a dream, it's a plan.
It's a plan.
It's not a dream, you guys, it's a plan, because my cousin, she dreamt it and then she planned it and it happened. So this is what can happen for Bora Bora. Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
And you guys, everything else before, if you've been in other MLMs before, if you've ever done anything before and it just didn't work out for you, or even if you've been in Young Living for years and years and years and it hasn't worked out for you, here's the difference. This makes it simple. It gives you the plan, it gives you the system, it gives you the stuff to do, right? Understand that you didn't not win yet because you're stupid or it wasn't working for you or because it's just not in the cards for you. None of that. You simply didn't have the direction. And there's nothing wrong with that. But here's the deal. The direction is here. So use it, right? Because there's no reason that we can't be breaking diamond stages, right? There's no reason at all that we can't be breaking stages whenever we do a live convention again, or we'll break the internet. So whatever. There's another virtual
Martha,
event.
there's no excuse if we're like, oh, well, you know, I've got my team member that's, you know, again, Spanish speaker and doing all of this. And yet if there's a Spanish version, she's ready to jump in there when there's a Spanish version, you know?
Yeah.
For that. But I'm saying like you guys, it's so possible. And get to, we're only doing the first component of Silver Made Simple, you guys. We haven't even gone to the second one. Yeah. And I was like, you hold your horses, man. We're going to hit the second one, you know?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Well, I wonder if, yeah. Okay. I might be able to do Silver Made Simple in Spanish and English. Well, I mean, I'm certain I can, but, I'm just thinking of when, you know, we were just talking ahead of time. I was like, okay, I'm getting everything all underway, but that would be a simple send something off, get it translated, send it back, or Google I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so okay, what would you say to somebody that is on the fence? And then I'm gonna go lift weights.
I mean, it's not, you guys, if you're on the fence, I don't even know why you're on the fence. There's just so many stories that again align to the goals, the things that it's just, you guys need to put your part. And it's not like you can sit down. You're gonna want it. If you want it, it will happen. That's it. And that gets you off the fence. If you want it, it will happen. My cousin wanted it. Again, I wasn't able to do this when she, you know, me being her upline when she joined my team, you know, because I was still figuring that out. And I'm like, you know what? It's not rocket science. It's simple. Again, it's simple. It's a checklist, and it's like check, check, check. And once you do that, you guys, it becomes clockwork. Yeah. It becomes clockwork. It's just like, oh, I need to reach out to my builder, or I need to, you know, do this, and let's talk about this supplement, or let's talk about that. And let's get testimonials and stuff. It becomes clockwork.
It certainly does. Boom. Yes. Well, thank you, Nancy. I always love hanging out with you. I like when you have those backgrounds though. I like when you have the different, I need the Golden Girls background. You were the one that told me about Golden Girls, right? I need that.
The
Anyway.
other backgrounds, yeah.
Yeah.
I just did it because of this whole season. I'm like, why is gonna make me sad? I need
No,
something.
I love your background. Yours is fantastic. You look
Thank
very
you.
like, it's like a party. And so whenever we got on, and I've seen you like in Diamond Lane calls and stuff like that, I see you and it's just like so bright and happy and vibrant. And I'm like, that's Nancy. That's Nancy's screen right there.
We've got to have the party because it is like a party. You guys, when you see your paychecks, your members, all this, you're going to want to party. Why not? You get so encouraged.
Yes. Group party. Big old party.
Yes,
all right.
exactly.
See you later. You guys have the best day. Nancy, you have the best night. And then also a good day tomorrow.
Yes, thank you.
Bye-bye, you guys.
Bye.